Day, and welcome back to another cave stream. We are in the car today because I'm about to eat my salad and it feels great in the car. I have nice AC and make sure y'all can hear me. But yeah, no, there was AC in the restaurant actually, but I just felt like being in my car. And of course, we're back with Chopped. At this point, Chopped should just sponsor me. They should just sponsor me. I woke up like this. I brushed my hair a little bit, but boy, did we have a time last night. New character unlocked, because the way I be having time outside in a whole different way is so funny. LOL. But yes, I have my kale Caesar grilled chicken salad from Chopped. My staple, my always. I love it. But it feels great outside today, you guys. I'm gonna wait for some more people to get in here. This is so good. Like, I don't know what it is, but something just clicked in my brain. And I'm like, we gotta go outside in a whole different way. A whole different way. Is it just me, or has anybody else been obsessed with Tyla's new songs lately? That was random, but I've been listening to Tyla's new songs, Dynamite and Mr. Media, nonstop since she dropped it. And I just want to say, like, that girl, if you hate on Tyla, you're weird. You're weird and you're a projector. Because she is literally awesome. Tyla's a great freaking artist, bruh. You know what I mean? Tyla is a great freaking artist. So if you hate on her, you're weird. I love her music. Her music just has a very high frequency. Her music has high frequency, okay? And that's why I really love Afro beats. Honestly, I love Afro beats and Afro artists, Caribbean artists, because their music just has a high frequency. It makes you feel good. You said life is going good. Thanks for asking. You're so welcome. Yes, we got to do a life check-in. How is everybody doing? How is everybody's summer so far? We should do a life check-in. I don't know how often people do that, but I think that would be good, actually, now I think about it. I should start doing that every week, just doing, like, life check-ins with everybody. You said you're so pretty. Thank you, babe. Y'all, I had such a great time last night. And I feel like if you are in your 20s or whatever, and you're single and you're outside, you should definitely have a new boyfriend every time you go outside. Every time. Have a new boyfriend every time. I'm having so much fun this summer. How about you? I've been outside. I have been outside. I was not outside like this last year during the summer. Okay. And I just want to say, I love my friends. I love my friends real bad. My friends are the highlight of my summer. You said it's hot, but it's good. No, it is hot outside. It is very hot outside. But I would rather be hot than cold because, yeah. I would rather be hot than cold. But I think the perfect temperature is in the 70s. Like, yeah, the 70s, or when it's really sunny, but the wind is like blowing in your hair. I love days like that too. My favorite season is definitely summer. But I feel like if there was a season that was between summer and fall, I would F with that. Because fall is cool, but fall can get cold, you know what I mean? And then spring is cool, but that pollen is just not it, you know? And then winter, of course, is freezing. So summer is perfect. And depending on where you are, it'll dictate if it's like super, super hot or like tolerable. But you know, I'm a summer baby. I was born in June. So, you know, we like to be in the sun. We like to be in water. But yeah, no, but my life has been pretty eventful, I want to say. I've been moving around a lot. I've been changing some things around. So I've just been shifting, changing, outside, partying, planning. Just taking life day by day. Live life, be pretty. Live life, be pretty. What am I eating? I'm eating a kale chicken Caesar salad from Chopped. CHOPT. You gotta see if you guys have one in your area. Their salads are so good. I'm 100% sure through the powers that be that I attract a sponsorship with Chopped, because the way that I've been promoting their stuff since 2021 or 22. When I lived in Charlotte, I used to eat Chopped every Tuesday. It's so good. He said, for real, spring's my favorite sometimes, but the pollen is insane where I'm from. The pollen this year was crazy. The pollen this year was crazy. It was gonna take me out. Like, I've never seen so much pollen in my life. And it was so visible too. It was insane. Hold on 1 second. It said it sounds good. It's very good. Chopped is in my area and I love them. Yeah. Team Chopped. Do you guys like salada? You said, what are y'all yapping about today? We're yapping about how awesome life is. We're yapping about how awesome life is and how to get whatever you desire in your life every single day. Which I'm very spiritually in tune. Even on the way here, I saw so many signs that I normally see from my higher guides. And I just saw them on the way to this restaurant to get this salad. And I think that's beautiful. Like, if you're on a spiritual journey and you start to see signs back to back to back every single day, whatever, it's like you're just very in tune with stuff. When you start thinking about things and then they happen very quickly, you're in a very high frequency. Very high frequency. I just got an email about something. But yeah. Hi, your fave artist. How are you? You said it was so bad. No, Atlanta looked like a forest. Like, and it's so funny because I don't even remember the last day of pollen we had. It was like one day, it just wasn't showing up anymore. You said, good, beautiful Saturday. How are you doing? I'm doing amazing. How about you? Oh, well. You said, yo, sup, bro? What's up, bro? But yeah, you guys, so I went out last night. I met up with my friends. And I had a time. If you guys get on my lives when I'm with Ashley, and if you guys like, who was Ashley? Ashley is one of my friends from dance class, and she is a bartender at a lounge here in Atlanta. And so I go to see her quite often. And whenever I see her, I have a great time. Every time. And it's so funny because the place is right near a whole bunch of other clubs in the same strip, and they all play the same music. They all have hookahs. They all have like lounge chairs. Like, it's all the same. But I just have a blast at her spot. You know? I have a new boyfriend every time. But my boyfriends be cool. They be cool. I always end up somehow dancing on top of the bar. I did a split on the section chair. Yeah. I did a whole split on top of the section chair. I was having a great time. Love from India. Thank you, babe. So how do you remember me? I do remember you. You're from England. You're from the UK. How is the weather in Europe right now? Okay. So after I was at my friend's spot, we were going to go to after hours. I didn't go to sleep until 7 a.m. this morning, you guys. And we got back to my house at like 5 something in the morning. There was a spot I wanted us to go to, but I forgot that on Fridays they play Mexican music. So when we got there, it was so funny because those Hispanics was rolling deep, okay? Deep. They was playing their music, like, they was lit. But then we tried to go to this other spot that was recommended to me. I've never been there before. But in Atlanta, there's a lot of after-hour spots, like after-hour clubs, like clubs that party till like 6, 7 a.m. And it's like Africans. We tried to get into this one spot, you guys. It was so many people at the door. And the people that I was with, like, I ended up just coming across them at the other spot. And they was trying to spend time with us at this other spot. There's a lot of other spots I'm going to be saying in the story. But dude's friends wasn't sure if they wanted to get a bottle or not, or whatever the case may be. And the after hour spot was like, okay, we're only letting people in if you guys are getting a bottle. So I'm just like, this is not my conversation. This is not my conversation. So as time goes by, like, a bunch of people are crowding to get inside of this after hours spot. It's like 10, 15 people trying to budge through these 2 security guards. And they're all like, we're not letting anybody in. We're over capacity. Da, da, da. And then these 2 girls were about to start fighting. I don't even know how it started. But people started talking about how people looked. And I don't know. But then at some point, I noticed that they cut the music off inside the club. But y'all should have been there to see how these folks was closing this door, like letting people in little by little and letting so many people out. Like, it was just so much going on. But it was so funny. They cut that music off early. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm hungry. But I couldn't figure out what I wanted to eat. So then we just went back to my house. I tried to watch a movie, but I fell asleep on the movie. So hold on, you said, all right, good night then. It's 12:30 here. God bless you. Enjoy your day. Thank you, baby. You too. You said casually me, MLS, All Stars 3-1 League. I don't know what that means. You like my necklace? Thank you, Max. I appreciate it. This is a very attractive crystal. A lot of people like it, and I get asked the most about this crystal. Like my other crystal pieces, I'll get asked about it, but not as much as this one. And I honestly really like this one because there's like a hint of like orange or like brown tint in it. And you know, orange is my favorite color, so I think it just fits my vibe. But the purpose of this is to attract anyway. So oh yeah, well, we were outside the African after hour spot. This guy waved at me. Like, he was like, and I was like, and then I was like, you know me? He was like, yeah. And then I was like, oh. And I was like, oh, you must know me from the other spot. I was like, yeah. But from afar, I thought that he was the guy that was trying to talk to me. So I was trying to be avoidant at first. But then I saw that he was just the friend of the guy that was trying to talk to me. So I was like, oh, okay. He's cool. He's not crazy. But he had a friend with him. And the friend introduced himself to me. The friend seemed cool. The friend was a cutie. He didn't seem crazy either. Seemed real cool. You said green is your favorite color? I know a few people that have green. One of my friends, her name is something that's the color of red, but her favorite color is green. You said Inter Miami versus Cincinnati. Wait, what sport is that? Is that basketball? And don't laugh at me either. I really don't know what sport that is. What is it? Inter Miami versus Cincinnati. Or is that soccer? That's not soccer. That's not soccer. Uh-oh. What is this video?
Get ready with me for my session where I relieve myself on my client.
I beg your damn pardon.
Yes, I am a dom, and single month. He chooses the food, and he's been liking Jamaican food recently, and I like Jamaican food. So we got oxtail, curry chicken, and some vegetables. Of course, I have to try to eat it all. I did pretty good because that's a lot of food. Take my probiotics and my digestive pills before drinking my
What is man at that's just damn
go to
nasty?
sleep for the night, wake up the next morning, take my laxative, and wait an hour before I go to the hotel. Once I go to the hotel, it's real quick, in and out, and I make $1,300. Like I said, we do a session every single month, and every single month it is $1,300
Shut up.
for me to do my business on him.
Yo, that's crazy. You know what? Sex work is so funny. Sex work is so funny because there's people that will pay to have anything happen to them, on them, whatever. That girl just said that she gets paid $1,300 when she meets with that person once a month to release on him. And if y'all don't know what that means, she's basically peeing on him and pooping on him. She's releasing on him. And he pays her $1,300. That's why I'm like, people don't know what people be into, okay? People are into anything and will pay anything. The economy is not that bad if people are still paying to have girls get released on them. The economy is not. That's why when people be talking about like broke this, broke that, it's not even about that, bro. People spend money every single day. They spend money every single day. They choose what they want to spend their money on. That is so funny. And y'all, hold on. My TikTok, this TikTok got 4,944 on TikTok. Yo, are you guys in a group chat with your friends? You said hello, what am I into? I'm into having a good time. I'm into living life, being pretty. What are you into? So that looks good, it's really good. I'm screaming. Oh my gosh. Bruh. Group chats. Get in one. I remember I used to meet a good bit of people in group chats back in like 2018, 2019. Like, this was when Twitter group chats were popular. Like, I literally met so many people through them. You said I have a big muscle? Me? I'm like, don't tell me that. Do not tell me that. But no, I have a personal trainer. I didn't see him this week though. I didn't see him this week because I needed to get my days back straight. And sometimes you need that. You need to get yourself balanced. So you're not doing like an overload of stuff, you know. But yeah, have you guys ever slow danced with somebody in the club before? I did last night. And it was great. Because I used to be like, oh my God, I've never like danced with a guy in the club before. A lot of times it's probably because I'm not like attracted to them. And it's not even just like physical. It could be something they said. It could be something they're wearing. It could be anything. Their personality. And it's like, okay, I don't want to dance on you. You can't be seeing me dancing on you. But the guy last night, he was cool. He was respectful. But he was a hood guy. But he didn't look like it. He's Caribbean, but he's from the hood in Atlanta. But he did not look like it. He had a nice haircut. And he was cool. He was like, whatever you want, I got it. He was cool. He was chilling. I didn't get hood vibes at all from him. At all. Uh-oh. But yeah. So I might do something tonight with my friends, you guys. We're just gonna see. We're gonna see. I just got asked to go out though. Somebody just asked me to go out. I'm like, jeez. But it's funny because I can go outside and go to sleep at like 7 a.m. and be up in 3-4 hours. That was literally me today, but I didn't actually get up. I could have though. I could have gotten out of my bed, but I chose not to. But I love that for me. Like, I love that my body can naturally just get myself up when I need to get up. You said you see so much more. Enjoy yourself. You see so much more. You see so much more. What am I doing with my fine self today? We're outside. We're outside. We're outside. I might go later. Not later. I might go live later if I'm not busy. But I won't keep that video up though. So you just have to subscribe for that one. It's one of my special lives. So. But I got invited to go out tonight. So we'll see. We have options. We have options. Life is so great when you have options. Like, one thing I learned from men is to have options and not to feel guilty for having options. You said be safe, baby girl. Thank you. Hope I didn't make you mad with my comment on you celebrating your birthday so long. Donnie, you so funny. To be honest with you, Donnie, to be honest with you, I didn't even know what you meant. I just want people to understand that I'm very intelligent, but you still got to give me grace because my brain still registers things in its own way. You know what I mean? So when I read it, I honestly didn't know what you meant. I was genuinely confused. So I laughed at it because I was genuinely confused. And then I thought about it. And I was like, oh yeah, no. We're celebrating my birthday all year. I literally set that intention. I literally said that I'm celebrating my B-Day all month next month. Okay? Well, last month. Yeah, I was like, I'm celebrating my B-Day all month. The whole month of June. And, you know, like I tell people, every day is basically our B-Day. Especially as a woman. Every day is basically our B-Day. But for everybody, every time that we're able to experience life and breathe and have all of our 5 senses and then some in our 6th sense, it's always our B-Day. We're always celebrating. You have to live life like it's your B-Day every single day. Every day. And I'ma always gift myself. I'm gonna give myself gifts. People are gonna give me gifts. I'll give people gifts, like gifts for everyone. Gifts for everyone. How long did it take to grow out your hair? Well, I'm sorry to break this news to you guys, but all of this is not my real hair. Nope. Most of it is. I have a sew-in. I have a leave out. But this is kinky straight hair. I don't know if there's any girls in the chat, but that information is more valuable to women than men. But yeah, kinky straight hair is great because it matches our natural texture hair. So you don't have to put heat on your hair or anything unless you want to style your hair specifically. But you can just brush it and go and it'll look natural, versus if you had Brazilian or, you know, like women, we have different type of weaves. So if you get something that's not your texture hair, you got to manipulate your hair more to match it when it gets old. But a lot of people ask me if this is my real hair. So let me know if you want the vendor. The hair vendor. Happy birthday. Thank you. You said you was just giving me shit. That's funny. A lot of y'all like to do that though. A lot of people like to give me shit on purpose. You guys are like my online, like, annoying older brothers, I guess, that like to mess with their little sister. You look amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I'm screaming. My friends are so funny. Okay. You and your sis still on good terms? Really not my business. I just haven't seen you two together lately. Yeah, no, we don't, what's what I'm looking for? I was gonna say we don't live in the same area. We don't, clearly. But no, all is well and Will is amazing. All is well and Will is amazing. I used to see you live all the time. I've been back. I came back a month ago, right? Right, guys? I've been back. I've been back for a month or two. A month or two. And I decided to listen. So I got a second phone. So it's easier for me to comment now. So now I could pin my information so you guys don't have to like struggle anymore to connect with me. So boom. Gotta love it. So But yeah, but welcome back to the Casually Mean. So, but yeah, no, I've been celebrating my I'm celebrating my B-Day all the rest of eternity. We're supposed to be going back out of town next month, you guys. And that was literally an intention that I've had this year. Like going out of town and just doing something every month, every 2 months, every 2-3 months, whatever. Just doing something, going somewhere. And it's really great when you have people to do it with too. But you don't ever have to wait around for people to do things. But when you have the opportunity to go with people and you really like those people, take that trip. Go to that place, do that thing. F it. Just do it, just go. How's the dance stuff going? The dance stuff is going amazing. Thank you for asking. You say you're going back to work. Hope you have a great day. Thank you, baby. Thank you for stepping in and saying hi. And I'll see you in the next live. But yeah, no, dance is still good. I still do my classes every week. We're definitely bringing out more performance. My ear for music is getting way better. I can sense the differences. And then with me working out, that'll also help me because I need to strengthen my legs. You gotta be strong to do dance choreography, guys, because you gotta hold your weight. You have to have balance, core strength. Like, your body has to be strong for dancing. You said, weren't you connected with Hype Williams' family or Dallas Austin? Who was Dallas Austin? Who's that? But no, through the powers that be, though, fortunately, I was able to meet someone related to Hype Williams, yes. Like 2 years ago. Very fortunate to have met someone, director. He's a director. You have a good memory. Y'all, I ate that salad up. It was so good. That was so delicious. Oh my gosh. Y'all need to get you one. Okay? Okay, let's see how bad traffic is today. It's just like so funny how people be in traffic every single day. And it's like you guys drive the same every single day. You guys will get behind a car that's going slow and then not move around the car that's being slow. Or there'll just be like big gaps in between the road. And I'm like, why is there traffic on a straight road? Like, just... And then if people over here are stuck trying to get off an exit over here on the right side, why is we struggling on the left side? I'm like, there's no traffic to even go where I'm trying to go. He's a producer out of Atlanta, had a lot to do with Atlanta music advancement. Yeah, no, I'm not connected with Dallas. You know. Nope. It's interesting too. I feel like for me, for someone that likes music and stuff like that, I honestly do not know any and everybody involved in the industry, like moguls and things like that. It's like I don't know how to describe myself. I feel like I'm just someone that just resonates with music deeply and naturally, and everything else technical that I need to know about it, I just learn along the way. But I definitely didn't study anything before getting into film or music and things like that. And I also think because I'm a military brat, so we literally had to move all the time, I'm pretty sure that that plays a huge part as well into why me reading up on anything wasn't really like a priority, because we was moving around like every 3 to 5 years. I tend to get behind the slow drivers just to be safe. I feel like going behind the slow drivers when you are under the influence, if you know what I mean, is great. Definitely. Let's see who messaged us. I'm screaming. This is my close friends. That's all you see. I'm screaming. I had a great time last night. I told boyfriend number 2 of the night, I told him, hey, record a video of me. I was like, record a video of me dancing. I love this song. I literally love it. Like, y'all, new character unlocked. I feel more free. Like, not thinking so much about stuff. I just feel free. Like, when I go out, I just feel so free because I'm not attached to nobody. I'm not doing nothing crazy. And I don't know, like, I feel like everyone should just start flirting with everybody. Like, and if you get what I'm saying, then you get what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to flirt to lead anybody on. Like, we're not wasting people's time, but just flirt. And I feel like if you don't know how to flirt, or you don't know how to talk to people or whatever, when you just be friendly to whoever and just being flirtatious to whoever, I feel like it just makes your energy lighter. Like, I don't know, that's just how I feel. I just feel light. I like to feel like a fairy. She was a fairy. Yeah, I like to just feel free. And flirting makes me feel free, you know. And it just adds, I don't know, it adds like a little pizzazz to the situation. And I was like, okay, this was fun, bye. And on to the next one. Just have a good time. You're not being like attached to anything. You're just there to have a good time for the moment. Okay? So, you said, oh, that was you. Yeah, that was me. Yeah. Hold on. Anyways, it's cool to flirt, but some will latch onto you and not just enjoy the moment. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. Because how can they latch onto you if they can't connect to you? If they don't see. You gotta start giving people your other number. Who you finna find? Who you finna find? I'm kidding. But honestly, I've noticed, well, maybe it's just Atlanta, or maybe it's just the people that I attract, but I've noticed that you can attract people that want to be with you for just a moment, and that's it. I think growing up, I didn't know the difference, and I wasn't aware of it. I used to be someone that would be like, oh my God, this person is cute, latch. Or, oh my God, this person is talking to me and they're cute, latch. But now I'm just like, oh, you look good, that's it. Oh, you're cute and you're talking, that's it. So I'm reflecting them, which is actually healthy, because being attached to someone just because they look good is crazy. But you have to just get to a point of growing out of that, though. And life is more fun, I realize now, when you're just in the moment, you know. I don't really attract guys that latch on to me so quickly. Like, they may act like it, but I don't think they for real. And I don't take them serious either. And that's better too. Life is, you know, to sum things up, life is better when you just don't take anything seriously. And you're just in it for the moment. And leave it at that. What other people got going on, it's not your problem. If they do latch onto you, they latch onto you, okay, cool. You can have a fun time with that if you want to. But I can say I'm very appreciative that the people that I've come across, they're not crazy or nothing like that. They don't be trying to do too much. What is this on my glasses? Is this a scratch on my glasses? I'm like, I just got these. Like, that's not good. No. Like, is this a scratch for real? Or is this stuff just stuck on the lens? This has to just be stuff stuck on the lens. Let's see. No one should take dating advice from me, because I feel like my dating advice is not the norm, and it's really not. And it's because I learned from somebody on the internet that got me thinking like this. So I'm really not that, I'm not that sentimental. I cut it off in certain situations. I'm sure it's guys who will follow you around the club after one dance. But they don't, though. I haven't had that happen to me. It's like, I don't know. I feel like because of how I go about things, I tell the dudes the truth in the midst of me talking to them. At least I feel like I do. I feel like I give them some type of notion like, hey, you cool, but don't do too much. And then they eventually just back off. At least that's what I feel like I be doing. I don't know. I feel like that's what I do. Y'all, I think I got a scratch on my new lens already. And I don't know how this got here. I have no idea how this got here. Like, dang, I just got these. Now I gotta go back to Lens Crafters and tell them that there's a scratch on my lens. You set boundaries, smart. Yeah, because listen, because I am a midnight ballerina, that actually benefits me a lot with how to talk to people. Now, I'm not saying that girls and everybody should work in nightlife to know how to talk to guys, but I think that doing any type of customer service where you're around a lot of men or just people in general will help you to learn how to talk to people. You got to learn. So I know how to talk to people because I'm always around guys. I'm always around them. So I know what to say. I know what to do. And then I also have read some books. I watch certain people on the internet. So it's like I'm just knowledgeable. And I use my knowledge to my advantage as I continue to learn more and more, you know. And it's like you can flirt with a guy and you can like be whatever when you guys are out and about, but if he's all like, okay, what are we doing after this, and that's when you have to set those boundaries. But you don't got to be mean about it. You can still be like light energy about it. Like if he's like, oh my gosh, I want to take you home, you can be like, well, I can't do that with you. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Like, no, I can't do that with you right now. Or if he's like, hey, if they want your number, but you don't want to give your number to them, or if you do give your number to them and you just don't want to talk to them anymore, I feel like 8 times out of 10, the guy isn't gonna care. I've had guys that wanted my number and I didn't really want to give it to them. I just didn't care to talk to them after a while, and they don't blow my phone up. And I feel like that's because not the essence, but the core of a guy, unless he really, really likes you, they're not going to care if you talk to them or not. I feel like unless they really, really like you, they're not going to care. They're going to see it as, okay, you're just another person that they met. And I feel like that's a detached way of living. And being detached like that is actually healthy. And I learned that from someone that I watch on YouTube. And that's where just being in the moment comes into play. Like, it's okay to like be like, okay, I saw this person, met this person, we caught a vibe, whatever. But that doesn't mean that it has to extend further from this. If it does, it does. But if it doesn't, like, it doesn't. And then I straight up tell dudes as well, like, if I feel like I'm doing something out of obligation, I will literally tell them. I'm not afraid to tell people stuff. That's really just what it is. I'm not afraid to tell people stuff, and I also know how to say what I need to say without... I know how can I word it? We can't control how people feel about what we say, moral of the story, but with my tone of voice, I know how to at least avoid them feeling like I'm trying to play them or something. Now, if you feel played, though, that's on you, but I'm going to tell you straight up, I don't feel like doing this because I feel like it's like obligation. Or I'll be like, it gives me anxiety. It gives me anxiety to have to try to get your number right now because 5 guys just asked me for my number. So, yeah, you said detached is good. You don't rely or need, basically. You have to be cautious in nightlife. Not all people have pure intentions. Yeah. Your discernment definitely has to be high when dealing with that. So, but yes. But that's all I wanted to chit chat about, you guys. I just wanted to check in with you guys for a little minute because you guys haven't seen me in a few days. Just stay tuned for the rest of the weekend. We're gonna have a great weekend. Make sure that you guys follow me on Instagram. Everything is in the pinned comment. And you guys can also look in the description box of this video. I appreciate you guys, and I pray you guys have an amazing rest of your weekend. And until next time, bye.